Hey guys, I'm back. It's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another All Things Green month. For the rest of this month, up until April, I'm gonna not gonna be reviewing films. I'm just gonna be reviewing other things that are green, like TV shows and video games and etc. And this tonight we have a video game from 2001. This was the launch title for the GameCube back in the early 2000s, and it has a green character, Luigi, and that is Luigi's Mansion. The first Luigi's Mansion game, not the DS version that came out a couple years ago. Basically, this is what a good Fembusters movie would have been. It's basically Mario's trapped inside of like a painting inside of a mansion, and Luigi has to, with the help of a professor, has to put on this backpack that is basically a vacuum cleaner that can suck up ghosts, like the Ghostbusters. Yeah, a premise that we've seen before in a video game, and it's not pandering and insulting. And this game is actually really fun. It's different from the Mario games. You're not jumping and collecting coins like in the original Mario game. You're not stomping on Goombas. You're not, running through an open world. It's more like a isolated game with Luigi as the lead, and you're sucking up ghosts. There's a lot of, and the colors of the ghosts actually look like the ones in Fembusters. You got a blue ghost, and a purple ghost, and a pink ghost, and a black ghost, and a baby ghost and a family ghost. There's a lot of variety of ghosts in this movie, in this game. My bad, but it's a fun game. Like I like sucking up ghosts. You have to basically use your flashlight to find them and do certain tasks in order to trap the ghosts, and then you suck them on your vacuum cleaner while their energy meter goes from 100 to like 0, and then you catch the ghost. It's awesome. I felt like I was playing a Ghostbusters game, and this is before the 2009 Ghostbusters game. And I didn't play this game when it first came out in 2001 because I didn't have a GameCube until 2007 when the lifespan of it was gone. Around that time, it was dying out because the Wii had just come out. And yeah, but I when I did play this, I don't regret any of it. The character of Luigi has always been an underrated character to me. He was always living in Mario's shadow for a while until he finally got his own game, and then they did a Year of Luigi in 2013, which was nice. I did not enjoy Mario and Luigi Dream Team though. That was just stale and repetitive, and kind of a letdown for in that series. But this is a good game. If you've never played this, if you have a GameCube or a Nintendo Wii, you can play this. It's a lot of fun. The concept works. It's something different. It's not pandering to demographic like that Fembusters movie. This has a better storyline. What I just said is a better storyline. At the end of the game, you fight a giant Boo and dress up as Bowser. And hey, that's a nice Bowser's green, so that's another green character that is very iconic in the game world of gaming. And there's a lot of references to the other Mario games. You do collect coins, and money, but you get it through you suck it up. You don't jump on coin boxes or anything like that. It's definitely different, and I like that. There's a lot of obstacles. You got bombs that they'll go throw at you, and they can tie you up and hit you, and freaking they come out of nowhere. This game sometimes gets kind of creepy, not in a like, oh, I'm gonna lose sleep, but there's some things in the game that you don't expect, like you're walking down a hall and a door knocks you off your feet, or the floor, the ghosts come from the ceiling, or the ghosts don't come from the walls, or from in the bathroom. There's a lot of ghosts in this game. There's also toads that save your progress in the game, which is a lot of fun. I like seeing the toads there. There's a lot of dialogue and cutscenes in the game as well. I haven't beaten this game in years, but I did finish it a couple years ago. And it's held up. Like for a 16-year-old game, it's really good graphics. Got a really good atmosphere to it, which is always good. Good gameplay. The different gameplay mechanics don't bother me that on the GameCube, because I like to. You also get other abilities, like you can use water, fire, and ice, and to use on the ghost, and the professor helps upgrade your progress, and it's a fun game. Like it's something green, so Luigi's hat and his trousers and everything, and definitely a worth my time. I didn't play this in 2001, but I finally got a chance to a couple years ago. I bought it used at a GameStop, that not a GameStop, a game store that was went out of business years ago, and I'm glad I played it. Luigi's Mansion is a good game. I still have to play the sequel, or the one for the 3DS, and I wanted to review that because it's a really fun game. It's basically what the Fembusters movie should have been. There's no toilet humor in this game. There's no fart jokes or queef jokes or vomit jokes or freaking any of that. It's just a wholesome family game that's fun to play, and it's held up. And it's an underrated game. It definitely got overlooked when it at launch when the GameCube came out, and I should have played it back then. It would have been nice to play it when it first came out. But hey, I have my chance now, and I finished the game, and it was a lot of fun. So that's the point of a video game, to have fun, not to compete with people online and be an asshole and try to troll them and do death threats. You don't need to do that. Be a decent gamer. I've been a decent gamer for over 3 decades, and I love every second of it. Play your games for fun. Don't do it to get people, in a frenzy, because that's not healthy. It's not healthy for your mind or for your self self image on the internet as a person. It's a lack of respect, and I hate that. Be a good gamer. I am, and that's why I like to play games like this with no multiplayer or anything. Just I like to play alone sometimes and have fun. That's why I play games in the first place. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you give this review of this game a chance, because I'm not reviewing any more films until April. April is going to be non-Marvel superhero films month, so every review will be a non-Marvel movie, just because in May I'm going to be reviewing Guardians Volume 2. May is going to be movies with numbers in the title. Volume 2, there's a number in the title, so that will be part of that month. And then so on and so forth when we get to June and July, etc. But anyway, thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next review.